everyone, I'm Lori Ferguson and I want to welcome you to the first episode of Growing a Reader TV. Each Monday I am going to bring you a real quick 4 to 6 minute video full of tips that you can start implementing right away with children that you're teaching to read. So this week we're going to be kicking off a 9-week series that I'm going to be doing where I will be sharing with you the 9 must-have components in growing a successful reader. The research has shown there are 9 components that all children need to have in place in order to be successful with reading. If any of these pieces are missing, you end up with a student who struggles to read. Now, a lot of times our end goal, is to teach comprehension. Children need to be able to comprehend. But so many times we get students who aren't able to comprehend and we think, well, we need to do more comprehension work. When in reality, we may need to go back and fill some gaps in these earlier essential components. So what I have done is I've included a sheet that explains and lists the 9 essential must-have components all children need. And today we're going to be focusing on the first component, which is print awareness. Now, the first 3 components are print awareness, letter knowledge, and phonemic awareness. These first 3 components are tied to early literacy, and they're really done very, very early in a child's education. So the one that we're going to be focusing on today is print awareness. Most children come to school with print awareness. The students that are at risk for coming to school without it are students who don't have books in their homes, whose parents don't read aloud to them. So if you have a high percentage of your population in your school is children who come to school without that background, then print awareness is something you're going to need to really pay attention to, especially if you're a kindergarten teacher. So let's get into what this looks like. Grab your pen and paper. I'm going to give you some notes I want you to take down that you can take back to your classroom. So first off, we need to teach children that print carries meaning. They need to learn that as you're reading, these words on this page carry meaning. They should realize that words are made up of letters, sentences are made up of words, there are spaces in between the words in a sentence, the first letter of a sentence is always capitalized, the punctuation marks at the end mean that it's finishing a thought. All of these things fall under print awareness and are things that we need to explicitly teach to children. This can all be done through read-alouds. So a lot of times in the younger grades, you have big books where you are sharing with a big book so all students can see. You're showing them how to track from left to right as they read a text, pointing out that every book has a title page. Every book has an author and an illustrator, teaching them explicitly what is an author, what does an author do, what does the illustrator do, showing students that there's a front and a back to a book, showing them how to hold a book. All of these things fall under print awareness, and they all are kids relatively pick up quickly on these print awareness, and it's usually only a short period of time that you need to teach it in the classroom. So what I have done is I have included an assessment that you can give, a real quick assessment that you can give to your children to see if they have print awareness all ready to go and they're ready to move forward. And then I also have a checklist that I've included where you can see the list of what kids need to be able to do by the end of kindergarten in regards to print awareness. So I hope this video helps you out. Next week, we're going to be focusing and talking about letter knowledge, which is the second component in our series. So have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you on my Facebook page. Bye-bye.